Good Tuesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go in and talk about the weather for your Tuesday evening going into your future. So let me go on and pull up the chat real quick, and let me add a poll real quick. Let's go on and check this out right here. We have 6 people watching and 6 likes, so everyone has hit the like button. That's good. So if you have not hit it though so far and YouTube's just messed up, make sure that you go in and do so. I just added a poll inside the chat. Go on and vote in it if you have not already. Alright, so let's go on and get started. Good Tuesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday evening. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go and talk about the weather for your Tuesday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, you do have actually nothing. You don't have anything. I was about to say you do have something, but you don't actually have anything because those little things that you see there aren't rain. They're just little particles, but just something with the radar, but it's nothing. So nice and clear throughout the entire state. If you go on over here towards the Great Lakes, you do have some snow going on. Very, very isolated in nature, and honestly, you probably everybody up there that's not in this New York region right here probably is really feeling like heavy snow right now. You do have some heavy snow going on though in Montana, Idaho, Oregon, and California as well. And other than that, everybody else is looking dry. So now let's go on and go to your current cloud cover. Cloud cover right now, honestly, is pretty clear. You may have some fog, again, off to sea. But overall, it's looking pretty clear, nevertheless. Here is your cloud cover total percentage as you go in and push this forward. Cloud cover activity will continue as we go through tonight. And then as you go into tomorrow morning looking to be another just cloudy time. And then tomorrow night is going to be completely cloudy going into your Thursday morning right here. Cloud cover again looking pretty okay. And then Thursday night looking to really clear up. So we'll continue to monitor and see what happens there. But here's your current temperatures right now. Let's go in and scroll and look at some regions overall. So Midlands first, 59 in Columbia, as well as 57 in Eastover, as well as Sumter, 57 in Bishopville, as well as Camden, as well as 57 in Chapin, Newbury, 57 in Aiken, and Augusta, as well as 57 in Barnwell, Barrenburg, and Orangeburg as well. Moving on over here towards the Low Country, 57 in Somerville, as well as 55 in Moncks Corner, 57 in Ondale, as well as 59 in Charleston. Walterboro also at 59 degrees, as well as Hampton, 59 in Furman and Ridgeland, as well as 57 in Beaufort, 55 in Hilton Head Island. Up here in the PD region, 57 in North Myrtle Beach and Loris, as well as 57 in Kingstree, Manning, and 55 in Conway, Georgetown, and Florence. And then up here in the upstate of South Carolina, 57 in Clemson, as well as Anderson, 55 in Greenville, as well as 55 in Spartanburg, 55 in Gaffney, as well as 55 in York, 53 in Rock Hill, 57 in Greenwood as well. Here is your low temperatures for tonight, around 47 in Greenville, as well as 46 in Spartanburg, 45 near Rock Hill, as well as 47 in Newbury and Winsboro. Even 47 in Sumter, 46 in Camden, as well as 48 in Columbia, 44 in Cheraw and Florence, as well as 48 in Myrtle Beach, 47 in Georgetown, 48 in Moncks Corner, as well as 48 in Walterboro, 50 in Charleston, 52 in Hilton Head Island, as well as 50 in Aiken, 51 in Greenwood as well. Looking at your chance of precipitation for tonight, there is a little 10% chance of precipitation, but it's for the Georgetown and coastal Georgetown County. So pretty much Georgetown, the town itself, and then the county coastline will probably be under around a good 10% chance of some precipitation. Very, very low, but it's in that none category from a 0 to 14, meaning precipitation is not expected. This is again from 7 o'clock p.m. tonight all the way through 7 o'clock in the morning. So nothing to wake you up, nothing to do anything like that. But if you're going out, I probably wouldn't bring the umbrella just because I'm looking at the models right now. And speaking of the models, let's go ahead and pull them up and show what they are saying. And then if you go through tonight, it's not even showing anything. So honestly, I'm not quite sure what model they're looking at, but right now it's not showing anything. And then as you move through to tomorrow, especially tomorrow night, it's looking to be a pretty off and on rain activity type of day for tomorrow. Just around 8 o'clock p.m. where showers start to move in from the west, Augusta, the upstate of South Carolina as well. And as they continue to push through, this is 1 o'clock in the morning right here. Shower and downpour activity continues up there in Seneca, Anderson, as well as Florence, Hartsville, Myrtle Beach, and Loris. Continuing on, 4 a.m., shower and downpour activity continuing near Greenville, but then they start to really lessen out as you get to around 11 o'clock in the morning, going into your Thursday. And then after that, that's when all the rainfall activity kind of leaves. So honestly, not much, but something to keep an eye on. We'll talk more about it probably going into tomorrow night. So make sure that you are there for that. So now let's go on and talk about our future. And when I say future, I just mean about like the next 400 or so hours or so. Time is in the top right corner of your screen as you go in and push this forward. Rainfall activity continues as we go into obviously the 6th, which is Thursday. We were looking for that. Some rainfall activity, kind of like minor, going into your Friday, especially for the low country of South Carolina on Friday. Continuing through, some more shower activity continues February the 10th through the upstate, and then February the 11th and the 12th brings some more shower and downpour activity, maybe even the 13th as well, throughout pretty much the entire state of South Carolina as well. And then there comes some more rainfall activity February the 16th, as that pushes through again, and then some really heavy rain possible February the 19th, but that's too far out there. That's way too far out to talk about, so we're not going to talk about it in depth. But that's pretty much it in terms of the future. So let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time.
Buffalo.
Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. So here it is right here. Mr. Officer says, it felt like a mild summer day at my house. Very nice nonetheless. Looking forward to hearing your forecast. Thank you so much for the weather report. That's just a man. It was a nice one today. Please keep the good times rolling. I will try my best. My Nana says, "Hey Jay, how was your day?" My day was good. And then Trail said, "I just thanks for the forecast updates. Have a good night. Have a good night to you as well." And that's pretty much it in terms of the chat. So make sure you go in and vote inside the poll that's inside the chat right now. Right now, everyone has said no so far, so I want to see what you have to say about it. But now let's go on and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh. Then we'll talk about just news going on throughout the entire U.S. weather-wise, weather news. And we'll go on and move on through there. But as you go on and continue through, unfortunately, that nice weather that you were just talking about might be about to come to an end. Around 4 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, some isolated shower activity continues, but don't worry, it's not going to last long. It's probably going to be from around, I'd say around 4 o'clock to around 8, 9 o'clock. But after that, it will be pretty much gone, and you won't have to deal with it anymore after that. But that's just for tomorrow, isolated rain shower activity, but nothing like downpours or anything like that. Even though, some moderate rain would not be out the question, but... Now over here towards Raleigh, just in terms of shower activity, you do have the chance for some shower activity, especially as you go into around 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, somewhere around that time frame. Some shower activity is possible, and even before that, some shower activity is possible just to your north, and then after on 5 p.m. on Thursday, shower and downpour activity is possible as well. We'll check out severe weather because this could potentially be trying to get some sort of thunderstorm event going. You can see even the reds on the radar. Reds don't mean thunderstorm exactly, but heavy rain is not. Heavy rain could do something with thunderstorms though. So we'll look for it not really severe thunderstorms, though. Heavy rain does not have anything to do with severe, but maybe just a thunderstorm in general. But anyway, here's your low temperatures for tonight. Around 41, high temperatures tomorrow around 54. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 40, and then high temperatures getting to around 71 on your Thursday. So it will actually be pretty warm, especially on Thursday. San Antonio, even though you do have that rainfall activity, low temperatures tonight will be around 65. High temperatures tomorrow at around 74. Low temperatures tomorrow night actually seems to be around 60. I'd say around 63. And then high temperatures probably climbing up to the 80s, around 81 degrees going into your Thursday. So now we're going to move all the way back over here to South Carolina, and then we're going to go on and talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. Or actually, no, before we do that, I do actually want to talk about severe weather because I did want to see that. Let's go on and move on over here. But in terms of excessive rainfall, no excessive rainfall is expected for either location. And then in terms of thunderstorms in general, go to the SPC outlook. No, actually, it seems like that thunderstorm activity just to the north of is actually no, it's on the northern side of town for Raleigh actually. So if you're on the northern side, a thunderstorm could be possible. Could be possible. So now let's go and talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. weather-wise and just newsworthy stuff. Moderate to heavy rain with flooding risk will continue for northern and central California with heavy mountain snow in the Sierras, southern Cascades, and northern Rockies through Friday. A series of winter storms will track from the upper Midwest to off the northeast U.S. coast into next week, beginning rounds of moderate to locally heavy rain south of the track as well. Ice and snow also goes on to the north, and we could actually have an ice storm. Yes, there is the potential for an ice storm in western Pennsylvania, eastern West Virginia, and western Maryland, as well as we have some more winter weather going on all the way from just to the south of West Virginia all the way into Massachusetts, Connecticut, all those places as well. Cold weather advisory going on up there for Maine. Dense fog going on for southeastern Texas, Louisiana, western Louisiana, as some dense fog gets through there. Alabama will be receiving some fog as well going into tomorrow morning. And then as you go into Florida, Florida also will be receiving some fog as well. We also do have some winter weather advisories up. Again, Iowa, Illinois, the Chicago region, northern Missouri, and then some winter storms going on over there towards the northwest that I just talked about that will move over towards the northeast. And then some fire conditions in southern Colorado as well as eastern New Mexico and the panhandle of Texas. And that's pretty much it. So a lot going on. Not really showing on the radar, but there is actually a lot going on that might not just have to do with just rain, but just the future in general. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And so that's going to about wrap this up. We have 4 people watching, and we've had 15 people tune in so far, and we only have 8 likes. So if you have not hit the like button yet, make sure that you go on and do so. And the poll right now was, do you believe winter is over? Right now, yes has 40%, and no has 60%. So overall, most people believe that winter is not over. Most people believe that winter is not over. And I think I agree with the no's on that one. I do not think that winter is over, especially next week. I think it can definitely get cooler. But we'll talk more about that as we go into the end of the week. So that's going to about wrap this up. Make sure that if you have not hit the like button or the subscribe button, make sure that you go on and do both. Also, make sure that you hit the share button as well. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Wednesday forecast update at 7 o'clock in the morning. And it will be up at that time. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow.